From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
Now, I certainly agree with her on the cold weather angle of that. Here's a beautiful look at downtown Tulsa. As you can see, not much clouds right now. It's beautifully clear. It was a pretty sunset. We get pretty air and pretty sunsets when it's this cold. That's one of the only upsides, if you want to call it, to the real cold weather like this is it does make for nice clear air and beautiful sunsets. 14 northwest wind at 16. Dew point at 2. Really dry air. We're going to talk about how that could impact our snow totals here in just a little bit, but temperatures region-wide. I mean, just really cold. 33 in Idabel. Never thought 33 would sound good, but it does compared to where the rest of us are. 14 in Tulsa, single digits just off to the north of Tulsa. Those extend back into northwest Oklahoma, where Guymon and Ponca City are hanging out at 3 degrees currently. Tack on those winds, it feels much colder. Basically from Tulsa to the north and west, it feels like it's in that kind of 0 to negative 10, 15 degrees range, and slightly warmer, only slightly, not really warmer, but not quite as cold to the south and east, but still dangerously cold area-wide. That's why we have wind chill warnings and advisories in place. The lighter colors are the warnings. That's for, once again, those wind chills ranging from negative 10 to negative 20, and that's really going to be over the next 3 to 4 days before things kind of start to improve. Looking up further to the north, there's that Arctic air, 19 below in Bismarck. Compare that to 63 in San Antonio. You can see all kinds of wacky stuff going on as this incredibly powerful blast of Arctic air moves through the area. High pressure in control. Some snow up toward the Great Lakes. Out to the west, we have a couple of systems, and all this mess is heading our direction over the next couple of days, and that's going to bring us those wintry issues that we expect to deal with. So we have watches, warnings, and advisories in place. The watches are the blue counties. The warnings, the winter storm warnings, are in the red, and the advisory level criteria over much of northeast Oklahoma. That's where we're still expecting some snow that could be enough to cause travel issues, but not the significant heavy accumulations that we could see a bit further off to the east. But still, once again, enough snow to cause a few issues across the area. That starts to ramp up late tomorrow morning, and then kind of last through the afternoon, and then start to depart during the evening, but not completely go away. We'll keep some chances into the night, and then on into Monday, we'll see a light chance as well as this disturbance continues to move across the area. So how much? There are some things that are kind of messing with this. Dry air, that's going to work against any decent snow totals, so that will help to lead to locally higher and lower amounts, but the general thinking across the region is kind of 1 to 3 inches, with a little bit more just off to the east in those blue colors, maybe 3, 4, maybe locally 5 inches. So once again, not a ton of snow, but enough to cause a few issues, and it's just going to be awfully cold. Waking up tomorrow, single digits, a few locations below 0. Snow builds into the area during the middle of the day, last into the afternoon. That big wave tapers off during the evening, but look at these temperatures. Most of us not getting out of the single digits for our Sunday, so really cold. Count in that north wind. That's going to make it feel even colder. Then near 0 once again Monday morning, and then we could see a few flurries Monday. We'll be in the teens, maybe single digits for a few, maybe a couple of flurries Tuesday morning, back near 0 or below for a few folks, and then slightly warmer as we clear out on Tuesday and get a westerly breeze. At 22, once again, an improvement over single digits and teens for sure. Then as we head toward the middle of the week, we get a break from the Arctic air, but we get another surge of that as we head towards Friday into Saturday and maybe some flurries. This will be a short-lived and maybe not quite as potent blast, but by the time we head into Sunday, that'll start to be getting out of here. We'll actually see kind of more typical January type of temperatures return to the picture as we head toward the early part of the following week, which is kind of that 22nd, 23rd. But in the meantime, dangerously cold the next couple of days. Then we'll see a little bit of improvement for Wednesday and Thursday, and then another shot of really cold air before we start to moderate back to, once again, more typical January. In the meantime, a really cold day tomorrow in the single digits. Scattered snow showers to widespread light to moderate snow with, once again, some light accumulations that could make some treacherous travel for some locations. So just be aware of that. Winter driving precautions will be the rule of thumb. As we go forward from there, really cold through Tuesday, brief warm up Wednesday and Thursday, and then another shot of really cold air for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before we start to see those temperatures moderate.